All right, how's it going, my people? This is Sean again, and thanks back for joining our channel. In our channel, we talk about Japanese language mainly and Japanese culture overall. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about formal versus informal Japanese. Okay, formal versus informal Japanese. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, I wrote here, tomodachi kotoba. Tomodachi is friend, kotoba is language. This is a version, a way of saying informal Japanese. There are many ways to say informal versus formal. Let's look at them. All right. So, first of all, what is the difference between informal, so casual right here, casual, and formal, keigo? What's the difference, right? The difference is in many cases in the Japanese world, in the Western world, excuse me, um, you're able to actually talk to people who are above you, like at your workplace. In English, we don't have for. I guess we do have formalities, but we don't have formal versus informal. It's not as strong as Japanese. So, in Japanese, we have certain situations where we do want to use the formal language, and I'll give you a few examples. Right. So, um, when the person's older than you, that's one. When when it's your boss, so for example, the person's position is higher than you, in those cases you usually do want to use keigo. Another situation is when somebody's more experienced than you, so for example, even if you're older, um if someone, for example, has been really good at learning a language, if I don't know, if you're like, for example, 30 years old and there's a 20-year-old kid who's like really good at Japanese. He's got his N1 certificate. I mean, you could technically speak in Keigo because he's way ahead of you, right? This is the idea. All right. So that's the difference. And um, so today I want to talk about a few words, and we want to change these words to Keigo. The first one is totemo, very, and shiraberu is to look or search. All right. Ignore these two for now. Let's start. So, first of all, how do you say very in Japanese? I'm going to ask you guys formal and informal. All right. If you guys know the answer, please comment below. I check all the answers, your comments. So, yeah, please comment below. The formal way to say very is totemo, like we said right here. Totemo, totemo. All right. The informal way to say it is, oops, sorry, guys, I'm going back. Let's see. Yeah, how do you say very informal? Informal very. So formal very is totemo. The informal way to say it, well, I guess the slides not giving me it. So let's do formal. So totemo. How do we use totemo? Let's translate this. All right, we have a hamburger and a photo of David Beckham. All right, hot guy, great food. All right. uh, yeah, my wife even thinks he's so hot, so he must be hot. It's so good in Japanese. これはとても美味しい。とても美味しい。Very good, right? You're so handsome. あなた is you. あなたはとてもかっこいい。とてもかっこいい。So, just like in English, we say very and the adjective, right? So in Japanese, we do the same thing. とても very something, good or handsome, or whatever, right? That's how we do it. And so that was the formal way of saying it. Um, Here are some informal ways of saying it. So we have totemo is the formal one. We have six informal ways to say very here. Let's start with the first one. I think you guys heard this one. Mecha. All right. Mecha. Um, I think most Japanese learners, this is the first word that you remember when it comes to like saying very. I think this is the first word. Mecha. You guys always know this one for some reason. Um, Another variation of this, another version is mucha. You can say that. You've got kanari. I guess kanari is not too informal, I guess, but I just put it in here. Um, Another one is gori. Gori is a very countryside way of saying it. Gori, baka. Yeah, guys, baka doesn't only mean stupid. Baka can mean very as well. And sorry, I'll delete myself for a moment so we can see this word right here. Let's see. Oni. Oni is another way to do it. All right. So basically, we've got six informal ways to say totemo here. All right. And I want you to remember this real quick so we can do some exercises. So, based on this kind of this information we got here, I want to give you a quiz. But before that, it says, yeah, it's here. So explaining, I'm explaining how we use um the words. So very comes at before the adjective, like I said, right? So totemo oishi. Oishi means very good. If it's hot outside, totemo or mecha atsui. Atsui means hot, right? That's how we do it. Mecha oki. Very big. All right. That's how we do it. So let's translate this. Number one, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You can say めっちゃ楽しみ. Excited. You're looking forward to it. You can say 楽しみ. So you can say とても楽しみ or めっちゃ楽しみ. You can use all these other words. You can say むっちゃ楽しみ、バカ楽しみ、ゴリ楽しみ、かなり楽しみ、and 鬼楽しみ. All right. These are all the words that you can use. So what's next? Number two, this view is so beautiful. Oh, guys, today I went to a different place. Actually, not today. It was the other day. We went to climb a big mountain. The view up on the top of the mountain was amazing. Yama, the mountain is Yama. Yama no, the view here. I wrote keshiki. Keshiki is view. So mountain view. Yama no keshiki ga めっちゃ綺麗. めっちゃ very 綺麗 beautiful. All right. So we can say 景色がめっちゃ綺麗. All right. That's how we use it. Let's use other words. 景色 is view. So 景色がゴリ綺麗. 綺麗 means beautiful, right? 景色がバカ綺麗. バカ綺麗. We can say that too. All right. I think you guys got the idea. Another slang or informal way. I want to go back to the word to search. We can say, let's go back, right? So our first example here, 調べる. So we did totemo right now. Number two is 調べる. 調べる means to search, right? You could say 調べる, but not a lot of people do it except for at your workplace. So what people do is this. To Google search, we just say Google, just like eat or sleep, like 食べる, 寝る. You can just say Google. It sounds like Google, right? to Google search. So the context here, you can use it like this. Do you know any good restaurants? いいレストランない. Do we have any good restaurants around here? いいレストランない. Guys, remember, restaurant is a cognate. It's the same in Japanese and English. Restaurant, restaurant, right? So your friend asks you, is there a good restaurant around here? You can say, okay, I'll just Google right now. Google search right now. Okay, ima Google. That's how we use it. Okay meaning okay. Ima is now. So, okay, right now, I'll Google search. That's what this person's saying. All right. I think you got the idea. So let's move on to our uh, next slide. Let's translate. Number one, I searched, I Googled, right? And reserved a hotel. Reserve is yoyaku. Let's think about this, guys. If you know the answers, please comment below. Yoyaku is reserve, right? So I searched. We just learned that right now, and reserved yoyaku, a hotel. How do we do that? Let's start. I searched. Gugutte. Well, I'll take that back. Watashi wa. So I. Watashi wa. Gugurimashita. Gugutta. で、ホテルを予約した。Okay? ググってホテルを予約した。That's how we use it. All right, number two. I look for what does it say? I looked for a cafe nearby. Yeah, I just searched. I'm searching for a cafe nearby. You can say, 今 近くのカフェ。近くのカフェ。近く is nearby. So, 今、近くのカフェ、ググります。ググる。Okay? ググる。グル。All right, that's how we use it. So let's do that again. I'm looking for a cafe nearby. 今、近くのカフェをググる. All right. I hope you guys understand this. If you do, let's move on. So we just talked about how to make everything informal, right? So now I want to talk about how to make it formal. So, um, what's the word for wait, guys? I think you know this one. Excuse me. It's mate, right? Mate, right here. The word for help. I hope you guys know this word too. Tetsudatte. Tetsudatte, right? And when we make it formal, we just add something, which is kudasai. Anything you want to make formal, just add kudasai. So matte is wait, matte kudasai, and tetsudatte kudasai. All right. Yeah, here's the difference. Don't mind the guy behind here. It's just a default setting with the PowerPoint. So this guy doesn't matter. He looks he's really excited. Tanoshimi. But anyways, the difference here is matte kudasai is formal, matte is casual. Tetsudatte kudasai, please help me, is formal. Tetsudatte is very casual. All right. Now, let's do a little exercise. So, let's translate this. Can you help me a little? Let's make this to informal Japanese. Let's change this, all right? Can you help me a little? That becomes little is chotto, right? Pokito, chotto, little. Chotto tetsudatte. Remember, can you help? Informal is tetsudatte. All right, it says it right here. Tetsudatte. So it becomes chotto tetsudatte. Please wait. Wait. Chotto matte. Remember, we just saw matte right over here. Matte. Matte, matte. All right. So we got chotto tetsudatte. Chotto matte. Give me 5 minutes. Oh, this is a good one. Give me 5 minutes. 5分 matte. So wait 5 minutes. 5分 means 5 minutes. 2分 is 2 minutes. 3分 is 3 minutes. So 5分 matte. Please wait for 5 minutes. All right, guys. That's the end of this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. This was actually a class I did for my student. That I used this class in her. Sorry, I used this slide in her class because she wanted to learn um, informal versus formal Japanese, and I thought this would help the student. So yeah, and I thought this would help you guys too. So please comment below if you liked it or if you have any questions. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye bye.